Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about the mental side of things, mental health. It is a bit different than what I do on the channel, but I wanted to talk about it regardless. I wrote the whole thing down since it is really hard for me to remember everything I want to say, so since I'm creating the video myself fully, there is nothing to react to or talk about other than me, myself, what I'm creating, so I will give a little intro to the thing that I'm doing, so you wouldn't be out of the loop. I think mental health is the most important thing in the world. Everything that is from the inside will reflect on the outside, with yourself, with others, and your life in general. Your quality of life, of what you can receive from life, and others will depend on your emotional maturity levels and also your mental side. Both are connected and basically the same. I mean, your happiness depends on it, the range on how much you can feel as a person depends on it, and also all the negative parts of you depend on it. So you could see how this is super important, like literal wars could be avoided, bullying and like suicides. When you were a child or a teen growing up, you had at some point felt like undesirable emotions which you would rather not feel. A parent or your friends had done something, or you might have just come to a wrong conclusion that made you feel some negative feelings, and because you didn't know how to handle those emotions, you had like certain negative reactions to them, which made those feelings stay in your body. Everything is meant to pass through, so you shouldn't like stop nature. Nature is ever trusting, and its flow will always lead you out of the dark, since life's end result is only good. The end result of a negative feeling, if fully felt, is always a good feeling. It will transform into a healthy opposite of your previous feeling, like hate turns to love, pride turns to humbleness, sadness into energy. But as kids and also probably as adults, we don't really know that, so we hide it from ourselves since it is very unpleasant. We can also see how that negative part of ourselves can be destructive to others, so that makes us hide it even more, because we feel obligated to. Or maybe even from ourselves, and we pretend that it's not even there. But it is, that energy is still stuck there, and it is there every day, making you suffer. A lot of people don't even know that they are suffering, but they feel like dead, eerie, unhappy. They feel like there could be something more, but they cannot put a finger on what it could be. Like they have everything that they want, basically on the outside, but the inside just feel like something's missing. So since they're unsure of what it is, some people just chase fame, money, status, relationships, do drugs, or even working out and being fit. It could be even a good thing that they're addicted to, but you have to like think of why you're doing it. If you're doing it just for doing it, or are you doing it with an agenda? People try everything that is from the outside, and once they do get it, they realize it didn't give them that emotional fulfillment that they actually wanted and chased for. The longer the trauma from your childhood has been kept hidden from yourself, the harder it is to pull it out, since you do not even know why you are unhappy. But your whole body can still feel it. Every person has that to some degree, but I don't know, a lot of us blame everything but ourselves, hence chasing after the external, since you think it's the lack of something, so you try to get it, but you don't get it after getting it, if you know what I mean. The key is to look within, find the hidden feelings you hate about yourself so much, bring it out, and let yourself fully feel them in a safe place without judgment. It will be unpleasant for a while, but it will not last forever if you're open to these feelings. You can feel the warmth once it starts to heal. A lot of honest self-reflection is involved in this work. It is also not as easy as it sounds. It is, in my opinion, one of the hardest, if not the hardest thing to do, since most of the stuff you want to feel are in the subconscious mind, and it is really hard to pull them out because of years of self-defense against yourself. Which is, I guess, where the intro stops. You can check out the book called Pathwork of Self-Transformation. It talks about it in detail, and I highly recommend it. It can be life-changing for you, I promise. But most of you are probably kids, so I don't know why I'm talking about this. I have been in the loop for years though. It took me a lot of time to understand that I was the problem. So I did what the book had asked me to do, and I did see results. One time I even had a life-changing experience, which I could make a whole other video about. It is juicy, but I don't know, lately I've just been feeling stuck. I have a lot of insecurities, like a lot, and it is ruining my experience of what I could feel. There are times when I just have watched or listened to a video or music, I mean, like from a game or something that I played a long time ago, and I have like a little glimpse of how I used to feel and how I feel now, and I compared those two, and it's just, oh my god, it is just depressing how much I've fallen, you know. I am meditating a lot, and I feel like I have gotten better for sure, but like never really gotten to the core of it. I feel I can feel the warmth in meditations, like me healing, but it can never like break through the core of what I know I could experience. Like it is better and it is good, but it's not the exact thing, if that makes sense. Most of the time I just feel, I don't know, like dull, dead, and when I don't, I'm just full of fear and anxiety, like in the outer world, I guess. It's like one or the other. I mean, I can have a good time, but the good time is just like an overlay on a negative experience that I'm having. Like they are both existing at the same time. It's not like I'm having a good time and then that means I'm not having a bad time at the same time. No, they're both happening at the same time. I want to experience the negative feelings so I could heal them, but they don't seem to like come out at the right time. Not a whole lot is happening when I'm meditating. Like most of the time negative things come out in real life, but I cannot just go into meditating after I just talk to a person. I care, or at least like my emotions care a lot about what people say. I say emotions because I know myself that nothing they have can give me what I need, so I don't even try to get it since it's impossible, but my emotions like say otherwise. Literally every single interaction I have some sort of anxiety, not to the point that I cannot speak to the person, but it is always there. But when I try to meditate on it, those emotions don't really come out, so that kinda sucks. I feel like I have a strong like defense on myself subconsciously that I cannot even let myself experience my medicine, which it is, you know, feeling the thing and actually letting it come out fully. Even though I want to, I just sometimes see results, but sometimes I do not when I'm meditating, and this zigzagging just tires me out. I just sort of stop doing it, constantly at least. I don't know why I did that, since it's doing nothing at all will definitely not be the fix to my problem, but I am not the smartest of people. Speaking of smart, ADHD, I have talked about that. I think it is the result of my stagnated feelings. The feelings of being stuck and dull and dead. I don't really want to say that I'm depressed, but I have like a lot of depressive symptoms, if that makes sense. I do want to say that I was a lot worse a few years ago. If you look at my videos from like 2017 or so, maybe even 2016, 2014, 2015 were just fake me being super energetic. I was just so fake. I swear, I was so fake. And 2016 I just stopped being fake. I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. And then you can see the like decrease in like energy wise. But if you look at that 2016 till like now, you can see like I progressively have more energy in my voice in videos. Well, some videos it depends, but most of the time I have like more. For example, like compare my God of War series, which I just did, which is great. Check it out right now. Great game, great commentary. It's good. And compare it to like Warrior Within, which I did in 2017. You can kind of see the difference, right? It's just in the voice and how I speak in general. You can kind of see that, I think. For the defense, I've thought about like doing 1 hour meditations right after waking up. Since when I've done like meditating in the evenings, I've just fallen asleep. I just, every single time I just fall asleep in the evenings. Like I'm there, I'm like fully there, I'm gonna do it, and then I just fall asleep, and it's morning already. I think focusing on stagnated parts of myself will bring more life into my system, which will lead to some like emotional movements, and then I can deal with them more easily. Like I will do these meditations now every day, and I will keep you updated every single month. I will do one mental video a month, I think, and I will talk about how much has changed within that month, if something has ever changed. My beliefs and so on, like what I believe now and what I will believe in the future. I mean, in the future it will be present, so I will talk about it in the past, but I'm talking about what I will do in the future. So anyway, I know I didn't like fully go into detail about things, but that's show business, baby. Oh, and also I've thought about doing the face reveal video this month, February. I didn't want to do it since there are like actual risks, like doxing, and you know, people finding out where I live and being like toxic that way. But the biggest reason for it was just I didn't want to add like another thing to worry about in my life, since I have so many. But since now I'm like trying to be as open as possible, I will keep my face open as well. You will see this pretty damn face is pretty good, I think, and I'm just kidding. And I will and I will also do like a table tennis video after I get my new table tennis blade. I will show you some games with the person, and I will give you the review of the new blade as well. Since it is a cyber-shaped blade, it did cost a lot of money, and I wanna get my money back by doing YouTube videos and getting ads on them. That's me being honest, man. I wanna get the money back because it cost a lot. Like that doesn't usually cost that much. Just saying. It should arrive somewhere in this month. I don't know exactly when in this month, but it might even be on the next month. I don't know, but it should be this month. I was told that this month it should arrive. So, but it might be in the end, might be in the beginning. I don't fucking know. I'm not a prophet, so. But when I do the face reveal, just do not find where I actually live, and do not do anything dangerous. And if you're watching this video and you know me personally in real life, do not tell anyone, please. And there are a few things I forgot to talk about probably, but I think I got the most of it this episode, at least, so-called episode. Oh, definitely check out the book that is in the description though. It is very good. Just give it a shot, please. You can always refund it. I don't actually know if you can, but I think you can. Hope you enjoyed some Ori in the video. I think it is a great game. You should give it a shot. It's an amazing game. And yeah, like the book. And I will see you soon. I don't know which game will I play. I will thought about playing Sifu, but I will see the reviews first. And feels like it's a good game, but at the same time, I don't know if it's good to commentate since everything is like combat there. It's kind of like Doom, but a more artistic version of it, maybe. I don't know. Just it's coming out soon on the 8th of February, so it's alright. I did read all of this from my notepad. Some things I added in myself, but I did read it. I tried to do like very little points, like reading points and then just going off the rails in my own head. That didn't work out. I was just freaking stuck there forever, so I wrote the whole thing down. And yeah, here we are. Thank you for watching this masterpiece. May you have a great and wonderful life. Farewell. Farewell.